So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys just wanted the theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. CrazyCatLady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under very educational for and entertainment purpose.
It's like Solly did. Well, those years ago.
See? No, I don't want to do any more of it.
Alright guys, so I'm gonna do this before my I think he's freezing. So here is the wallpaper for the green shop. It comes with flooring and some wallpaper. If you purchase or have enough moonstones to get it on yourself without spending money, you get this, which is a honeybee house, and both this and the house have bees up there and over here. We also get a bubble machine. This is pretty good. And we also get, if you don't know what this is, we get Winnie the Pooh's house, which has Sanders in front of it. And, but the sad thing is that you can't walk near the door. You can like walk around it, but you can't go near the door. That's just sad. Let me also get some honey pots, and we also get my nice outfit that has that's basically a bee outfit, or a bee with phoenix wings. See if there's I don't think it came with. Did it come with bee wings? Nope. I guess this will have. This is right here will have to work. Is that the closest thing we have to wings that bees have? Do you want to have ones like those? We also have the current thing is right now is lights, camera, action. So do you want to know what that is? So there's not much more to say. I like what we got for our shop. Let's see what we got. And our I didn't get it. I know there's a house up there that's supposed to be probably out tomorrow, probably out next week. So we got a camera, Mickey's picture, and a rug, and Mickey's lights, and we also got that incredible outfit on sale. And my recommended stuff, this is why I know you can get like a different picture out there that's even more recommended. I'll show you guys a picture of it somewhere, but there you guys go. You guys enjoyed that. I did watching the Daredevil Bron again, and episodes this morning, and what do I think about it? These 2 episodes, definitely cried almost. What happens in this? So let's get started with episode 1. So it happens right at like around the first 20 minutes of the episode, I would say. We get like a very happy moment with Matt, Foggy, and Karen coming out of an alley and going into the bar that they always go into and drink. And Foggy has a date, and then he's telling the date he's protecting somebody at home he shouldn't be. And then when he gets outside, he starts talking to somebody. Karen and Matt are talking inside, and then all of a sudden we see we cut to a guy messing out with a light and a fly, and he like a paper clip, breaks the paper clip, and then shoots it with a fly, and he kills it. And then he ends up fixing the light, and then we realize, oh no, this is Poindexter. It's him. Well, I said his name right. Bullseye. It's Bullseye. He's not. We see him in his common book costume. It's pretty close. It's a lot closer than it was in season 3 of Daredevil. He's the one that ends up killing. Do I say it? Kills Foggy, and it was sad. People have told me that this might happen because the promo pictures there's not many pictures of Foggy in the trailers. He's not in it that much. So usually when a character who was prominent in the show as Foggy was Matt Murdock's best friend, his brother, basically his roommate, everything, co-worker, everything. He was everything to Foggy, everything to Matt, and you had to go kill him. And not only that, Matt blames himself. Matt, right before he tries to kill that Bullseye, he asks him why, and he just drops him off the building when they're fighting. Their fight is really good. In between the bar they go into, the bar gets probably gets blown up by him. So it's not just Foggy loses, it's the bar that they go to every night a lot, and that gets blown up, and the person who he ends up working with after Foggy dies comes upstairs and sees him take off the mask and throws it off the roof with him, because he blames himself for what happens to Foggy, because he hears his heart stops, okay, because he's hearing Karen crying. She hears her crying, "No, Foggy, don't go. Keep your eyes open. Keep breathing. Don't you dare die on me." So he's hearing, right, him and Bullseye are fighting, and all of a sudden he hears Foggy's heart stop. Man, you just had to do it, but you just had to do it. Why? You had to kill one of the best characters, and not only you had to kill one of the people who played one of the Mighty Ducks. Because I liked watching Daredevil and seeing one of the Mighty Ducks kids who had grown up and on here. But no, why'd you have to do it to one of the Bash brothers? But yeah, I just have to get that out. I didn't want those people who said Foggy's gonna die to be right, but they were. Darn it! And there's references to what happened on Hawkeye TV show. If you guys watched the Hawkeye TV show, when Matt and Wilson are having their conversation that we see in the trailer at the restaurant, and they're basically threatening each other, saying you cannot do anything wrong if you become elected mayor. You're not allowed to put your costume back on. It's basically saying if you put your costume back on, you're gonna get arrested. And he says, you tried to kill me, so did you. I didn't actually go there. You have tried. And he doesn't. So I did like that conversation they had in that Matt and Wilson had in there. What I don't like is found it very, very weird that Vanessa would betray Wilson in this show, because in the 3 seasons that they were with, those two, even though I would not do it myself, those two were really romantic. I loved the way he treated her in the show. Even though he was a bad guy, he would not let anybody do anything to her. If anybody said anything wrong, and he said the wrong thing to her, because basically what did he do in the first season for her? Well, because a guy interrupted their first date, and he smashes his head through a door, and the girl ends up cheating on him. Well, because he goes and disappears for a little bit, and the fact is he claims the fact that he was injured for what Matt did to him in season 3, and she took over of his empire for a while and became the queen pin, you could say. Since he was the kingpin, she would be the queen pin. And the very first time we see Vanessa is basically doing what she did, what Kingpin did, is talking to criminals and bossing them around like he did. But here he has to come inside, and I did like at the end of the season, and in this episode 2, we have Matt finds a new girlfriend because Karen, after Foggy dies, moves to California because we have a year go by between Foggy dying and Matt has not put on the mask for about a year. And so I think she moved there to be safe, and probably because of the fact that she's mad at him for retiring, but he blames himself for what happened to Foggy, and so she moves there, and they put Bullseye in jail. So right now he's in jail as far as we know. He's probably going to escape sometime this season and get out there again. And then we have Wilskin becomes the mayor in the next episode. Matt gets a new girlfriend who is a therapist and writes books, but the thing is, he was kind of set up by one of his workers to get help him move on, but he was kind of tricked into it. And so in the next episode we have a tribute to the guy who plays White Tiger, because the one who plays White Tiger in here is passed away after they finished filming this season. So they put, right before he shows up, in remembrance of the actor's name, and he ends up saving a guy who is getting in a fight by two cops that we don't know they're cops. We see them, and he goes over there and saves this guy who getting beat up. And they're in the middle of the subway, and one of them gets killed because a train hits them while he froze them down there. He did not mean for that to happen, but it happened, and so he's being called cop killer. And Matt finds out about it and decides to become his lawyer, and so he's basically being a lawyer to a guy who may have accidentally killed a cop, and he is defending him. And now there's a witness out there that knows that he is, and they're going to try to kill him at the end of the episode. Matt has to protect this guy and saves him that way. Also, Wilson shows up at the dead cop's funeral. The commissioner goes over to him and tells him, "You're gonna quit less than this month because of what kind of person you are." Because he said, brings up a guy who was mayor in the 1800s who stopped being mayor after a month. He says you're going to be there in less of time. So he decides to retire and take a couple of cops with him, but he threatens him and says, if you retire, I'm gonna kill your. Basically, shows him, eats a hamburger right in front of him, of the hamburger where his family is at, and threatens to kill his son and his wife. So he'll stay his family will stay alive. So even though Wilson's trying to be a good guy, not be a criminal, because he just said no vigilantes. He's outlawing it. He even referenced Frank and Peter, Spider-Man and Punisher, because he said a man in a spider costume and a guy with a skull t-shirt running around, basically. And he also referenced Matt. So if any of those three gets in the costumes, they're outlawed. He doesn't want any vigilantes running around. So if he actually does anything bad, he gives them a reason to run around. What do I think about these two episodes? That's all I need to say about the two episodes. Oh yeah, and also Vanessa and Wilson are being wedding canceled by Matt's girlfriend. Wow. I just found that part was actually kind of funny. Because the way those two act in season 3, during those 3 seasons, that the fact that they had to go cancel marriage is pretty funny. Sounds like something that you probably would not expect them to see happening to a criminal, but yeah. But what are you going to do? I think I'm going to give these 2 episodes, probably going to give them probably both a 9 out of 10. It was a good thing. What I want them to do is put Matt's costume on more often, because we only got to see it once. We did not see it at all episode episode 2. We got to see a little bit in episode 1, only at the very beginning, since he's kind of retired. But yeah, I like this. Can't wait for next week. So I'll see you guys later. Like, everyone, subscribe. But it's good to have our red boy back, and it's good to have Kingpin back as well. So I'll see you guys later. Like, everyone, subscribe, and bye bye.